Hi friends, welcome to Techie Study and Azure DevOps series. In this session, it is continuation for Azure deployment, CICD deployment for pipeline. So previous session we have covered continuous integration pipeline. In this session we are going to cover continuous delivery or deployment release pipeline. So let's go ahead and create. So this is the release pipelines, and previously we have covered the continuous integration, and go to the releases and create new release pipeline. So new pipeline. So here main RTcraft we are need to add it. So this is the build, and this is our continuous integration pipeline. Select that and always latest, click add. So RTcraft is ready. Then here stages is let's click empty job, and let's make it as prod or whatever stages. If we want to add multiple stages, QA and production and pre-prod, we can add that. Okay, let's do this. Agent job. Here purely we are deploying the changes using Azure or templates. ARM template deployment. This is the one we need to use. Okay. Initially, this is the pause. So it will show the, if you are doing first time, it will show here authorize. You need to click authorize. Once it will authorize, it won't show anything. I have already authorized it, hence it is not showing to authorize. Okay. Subscription is, this is the one, and resource group is. So in real-time scenarios, like they have multiple pre-prod, they will create a pre-prod resource, different resource group. Development is this different resource group, and production is different resource group. So in which resource group our data factory is there, we need to select that particular resource group. Here our both data factories are available in this the resource group only. Okay. So let me select East US. Okay. Template, drop, and this is the one. Select template parameters, drop, and select this, select, and override template parameters. This is the one main guy in our thing. So here we are going to use same as it is. In case you are using in our real-time scenarios, right? Let me copy the data factory name. We need to deploy the changes to in this data factory. So Azure connection is same, and password we have stored it in the key vault, and this is the key vault we need to use. In case if it is a production, we will replace the key vault here with production key vault. Okay, that is the reason we are storing in key vault, and it is a best practice. Okay, let me show you the key vault. Make sure you need to maintain the same naming conventions in under key vault name is fine, anything under secrets maintain same name conventions. It will be helpful to avoid confusions, and no impact will happen. Otherwise it will create multiple issues. This is one point you need to keep in mind. Next point, okay, this is validate. Incremental is the rate, we need to do validate only. Save, right? So this is the one. Next, let me clone this, and display name is validate, and this one is incrementally. Always use incrementally. Okay. If you will use complete, it will drop the data factory. So it will create multiple issues. Okay. Always use incremental only. Okay. Now save it. So if you are using triggers, it will create a trigger issue. One more issue you will get in real-time environment. Here I am not using any triggers for now. I am good. So if we have any, I have already created triggers. Let's see it will create issue or not. One more thing, self-hosted integration runtime. Self-hosted integration runtime, you should create all the environments with the same naming convention. You can go through the Microsoft document. They have suggested we need to create self-hosted integration runtimes with the same naming conventions in all environments. Okay. So make sure data sets and linked services use the same for naming conventions, ls underscore. Don't use dev, QA, prod, those type of naming conventions for pipelines or whatever. Make a unique naming convention for all those things. It will keep better and it will move easily. Otherwise, it will create multiple issues. We need to face the while creating release pipelines, and we need to make sure update those things manually. We need to override the parameters. We need to manual work. We have more than that. So release continuous deployment releases pipeline. Just save it. Now here, if you want to add a continuous trigger, we can add the triggers here as well, and we can schedule as well. At the same time, here we can add the approvers who needs to approve. Once they have approved, uh, once the approver approved, then the pipeline will kick off. If it is more than 1 hour, approver is not approved, pre-deployment approvals. If you will enable this, we can add who are the user, we can add the approvers. Okay, I am the approver now. Let's save it. So once we approve, then only the pipeline will trigger. So here we can give the timeout, either 1 hour or minutes. It will wait until approver is approved. If it is not approved, then automatically the deployment will cancel. Okay. So this is about our release pipeline, continuous deployment release pipeline. So let me create release, create. See, it's waiting for approval. Let me approve. Approve. It's approved. Now it will start the deployment. Agent job is waiting for request to be queued. So same deployment we can use by using Terraform and YAML, whatever required options, we can use that. Okay. So validation is complete. Now it's doing the deployment. Starting deployment. See, done. Okay. So now let's go ahead and refresh the we are considering this is a production data factory. So we should get all the pipelines, all 7 pipelines you should get here. Previously we saw that there is no pipelines in this data factory. So this is the ADF tech study we are considering as a production data factory. This is the one we are considering as a techies study demo we are considering as a development data factory, right? See all the 7 pipelines we got, and let me show you the linked services. See all the linked services we got. Let me test it. So if it is failed, we need to add our access to the Azure Key Vault. See, SQL authentication failed, forbidden. Okay, secret Key Vault. We need to check the access for this data factory in Azure Key Vault. Let me show you that. Here, IAM, assign roles. See, the new data factory is not available here. Let me add as a administrator or owner to that data factory. Key Vault administrator, I will select that. Now let me go with manager data factory, tech study, select. See, this is the data factory we need to select and review and assign. So once it is assigned, so the data factory is able to access the key vault, and whatever the resource group, if it is different resource groups also, you need to assign the roles. Read permission is fine, for I have added here, but administrator, that is fine. It's a test account, but you need to give the read access only. So make sure. Okay. Now let's go ahead and test it. See, it's done. Let me test this connection as well. This is also coming through Azure Key Vault. Now we have given the access. That is the reason it's completed. Connection successful. Perfect. Test. Everything is good. So this is the beauty uh, about CICD. So if you want to more sessions like in CICD, a database migration at the same time, and Power BI CICD, Snowflake CICD, Power Automate CICD. Future sessions I'm going to do those things. So if you are watching first time, please subscribe my channel and share it to your friends, and do comment, like, share, comment, to better reach people. Thank you.